Clap on, clap off.
Meow, 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 meow.
And we are back with another edition. I am your host, Zach Martina. You know, from a very young age, we're taught to respect our elders. The trailblazers of our past pushed the boundaries then so that we can continue to push them even further today. Decades later, we still heed the words of comedians, musicians, and filmmakers from generations forgotten because the message they sent resonates to our very core. And it's with that in mind that we take a big old bite out of a commercial that has stood the test of time for over 3 decades. An age-old question and a timeless classic from Wendy's, Where's the Beef?
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
First and foremost, I have to believe this is Wendy Thomas's least favorite commercial of all time. It is basically America telling her that they prefer this face to this face. Regardless of your feelings, this is the gold standard in advertising. This commercial was responsible for skyrocketing Wendy's sales to $945 million. Legend has it that Wendy's founder Dave Thomas was so thrilled about the 31% increase that he took one look in between the big fluffy buns of spokesperson Clara Peller and he found his beef. In 1985, Clara's contract with Wendy's was terminated because she did a Prego meat sauce commercial in which the slogan was,
I found it. I really found it.
When asked for comment, Wendy's senior VP of communications, Denny Lynch, said, "She can find the meat in only one place, and that's Wendy's." When asked why an ad executive for a Fortune 500 company was behaving like a spoiled and jealous prepubescent teenager, he started sobbing and confessed that in fact he thought his wife was cheating on him with this man. At the time, this slogan was so popular and influential that former Vice President and 1984 Democratic presidential nominee Walter Mondale used it to try and convince the American people that he was fit to lead. In a nationally televised debate, he looks at his opponent and asked, "Where's the beef?" Our current executive-in-chief would have loved this. Finally, something I know a little bit about. I can't tell if this is a commercial for hamburgers or footage from an off-the-books clinical trial for some sort of experimental dementia medication. Looks to me like they built a human-sized mouse maze, but rather than cheese, they threw 3 senile octogenarians in there to see if they could find the beef. And that concludes another episode of We'll Be Right Back. If you enjoyed, please subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and if you have any suggestions of commercials to cover, please leave them in the comments. Next week, we will be looking at another fine example of advertising. But until then, we will be right back.